Okay, our water heater is in what was known as the office off of the garage. And it's really kind of a utility closet area. It could be a pantry area, it could be where you store your paint. It could be a lot of things, including an office. It could be an office. So our water heater's in here. We had to take the door off because we're routing the T&P drain line out the wall right here. Your temperature pressure relief drain line is restricted because the baseboard's in front of it. Okay, and it discharges directly into the garage space. It's not supposed to do that. Since we only have one door between the water heater and the garage, and the water heater should have been elevated, and it wasn't. Temperature pressure relief drain line should have a vacuum breaker in the same room as the water heater. Now I get it, it's going right outside the wall, it's going on the floor, that's the least of your problems. It's supposed to have a vacuum breaker. The water heater temperature pressure relief drain valve is supposed to be insulated, and the water supply lines, piping to the water heater, they're also supposed to be insulated. Alright? These valves last about 3 years. These tanks last about 10. This unit bear with me, too many notepads, is 19 years old. This lasts about twice as long as anybody would have thought. This does be replaced every 3 years. Your sacrificial anodes is supposed to be replaced every 3 years. Just doesn't look like it happened. Our draft hood is not supposed to be leaning over that far. Our gas piping coming into the water heater is supposed to have a sediment trap on it. And that's what we learned. What do we learn? The flue is too close to, that's another flue. The flue is not properly supported in the attic, and the flue has cloth tape on its connections and it's coming apart in the attic. Our water connectors, supply piping should have been insulated, our T&P should have been insulated and replaced. Our flue is crooked. There's nothing to keep the exhaust from getting out of that. In fact, it's not even connected over here. It's so crooked. You can see the gap. It's another one. We got a gap in the attic and I got a gap here. It's just gapping everywhere. It's just a gapper. Coming down here, okay, we do not have a vacuum breaker for the temperature pressure relief valve. Do not have a care and use manual. Pressure temperature relief valve discharges is obstructed where it discharges next to the baseboard there. And our gas piping doesn't have a drip tube. Now, universal notes. Yay, everybody loves universal notes. Okay, this water heater, okay, gets its ventilation from this room. Okay, gets its combustible ventilation from, so it doesn't have a door on it. If this water heater spills carbon monoxide, it's closer than 10 feet to this air of return. So the carbon monoxide would come out of the water heater, go in here, okay, go in this door, go in this vent, get broadcast through the system and distributed all over the house. I get it. We're in a room, the room is detached from the garage. This system operates, the thermostat for this is in the breakfast area. So this system operates this half of the house, the half of the downstairs. So if it's going to take carbon monoxide, it's not just going to come out of here in this room, it's going to go to the rest of the house.